Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street, we're James in the Games. Happy Sunday afternoon, or evening if that's what time it is where you are, or morning. I guess it can be all times depending on where you are in the world. But I hope everyone's well. We're diving back in. This is episode 7 for Quest for Glory Let's Play. If you're joining me for the first time, I should just note, you're thinking like, it's taking this guy 7 days to get through the first Quest for Glory. No. I did the whole thing as a fighter in the VGA remake. Now I'm doing it as a mage in the EGA original on the theory that I want to go through this whole series, and I think it will be more fun as a mage. So I think things are coming together. I'll have to look here. We'll have to load it up so I can verify whereabouts am I. But my hope, my belief, is that I am clear to take this baby home today, to become the Hero of Spielburg, and head off for Shapeir, you know, the Arabian Nights themed place that we will spend the second game in. So here we are, firing it up. And then I just gotta keep an eye, when I load up here, keep an eye on the volume. Day 12. Whew. Takes a lot longer for a magic user to beat this game because you're just useless in the early going. Okay. Wait, what's happening here? I'm trying to liberate my mouse for a second. Oh no. Something's gone awry. Why is it muting? And not. Okay, there we go. Liberated my cursor for a moment. Just gotta turn the volume down a little in my neck of the woods. I think it's pretty good in the mix, but let me know if it's too low, if it's too high, if it's anything. Alright, let's take stock. Yes, her curse of messing with my keys. I think Baba Yaga threw a curse at me in Starflight yesterday. I have started encountering this bug in Starflight where at a certain point on any given planet, when I try to bring up the cargo menu so I can pick up something that I found, it goes insufficient memory to perform function. When I read about it on the internet, apparently that wasn't even a bug. That's a bug nobody can remember encountering prior to DOSBox emulation. So she's innovating and she's reaching out. Okay, so here we are. Where am I? Got a good amount of money, which is good. 3 healing potions, 4 magic power potions, 2 vigor potions, the dispel potion that we're going to need to throw on. Oh, hello, Cedric. I should also say. Glad you're here. Yeah, the dispel potion that will splash on the bandit leader, who's actually Elsa, under a spell to make her forget herself. We got the key to the bandit lair. We're in pretty good shape here. And, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spells. I misremembered. I was trying to count up how many spells do I have before I started here, and I thought, I think I got 7. And I thought, 7? That seems like a good number that would be the total number of spells in the game. But if I have 8, I don't know. Like, this isn't Ultima. If it was Ultima, I'd be like, of course, there's only 8 spells. Not that Ultima only has 8 spells, but Ultima has a fixation on the number 8. In general. Well, I guess what I'll do, because I feel like I probably have all the spells. There's been a reference to a fly spell, but I can't see, given that the one, like, get to a higher ledge challenge at a Henry the Hermit's cave there was completed for the mage by Hail Stimpinski, by detecting magic and finding out, oh, there's just an invisible ladder. If that one doesn't need to be solved with a fly spell, that makes me feel like probably the fly spell is not in the game, because what else would you fly to? So, yeah. The big things we got left. I don't think we're finding a create food spell. So probably Probably got to buy a whole bunch of apples at some point. But I think what I'm going to do first, I'm going to see if this guy... Oh, you know what? I might as well buy more potions. But then I'm going to see if this guy is ready for the bandit camp. Maybe he's not, but we won't override the haven't gone in save yet. Buy a little bit of everything. I know I just looked at it. Okay, so now I got 4 of healing, 4 of magic power, 2 of vigor. They don't cost that much money. I might as well have 5 of each. I'm sure it will, my dear. Buy magic potion. Unless I encumber myself, I'll feel very silly. I can give her back some of the empty flasks. In fact, there's no good reason not to. How many empty flasks do I have? Yeah, 3. I'm going to say give empty flask. If she wants to pay me for it, that's great. But don't want to encumber myself. Get my poor mage body all worn out. Some might say, why don't you just not wear a big black cape outside if you're getting tired from carrying stuff around? But this is not VGA Quest for Glory. This is a hero, or a would-be hero, with a very, very well-developed sartorial sense. He's going for a look here, and the black cape is what brings it all together. 1, 2. Oh, oops, spent all my money. Okay, that's actually fine, I think. I think we'll be okay. All right. Hey, Bruno. What are you up to today, pal? Actually, you know what? I'm gloating at him, but if his plan was to take over the... Call this the camp raid save. I guess if his plan was to usurp control of the bandit group, I'm actually playing directly into his hands. Unless the bandit group fully disperses, which I think it actually does. So, okay, yeah. I can gloat to Bruno, you jerk. Flip him a couple of silvers. Say, hey, buddy, have a dragon's breath or whatever it's called on me. Ah, don't. Why? Why would you do this to yourself? Poke, 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 poke. I am a master of the magical arts, but... $5 silver coins. Very nice. For all my mastery of the magical arts, there's a certain who cares? Why bother when you're just fighting a goblin at this level? Just use my stab in face spell. Just spam that. It has the lowest magic point cost. Okay, so where am I? Did I just go south 1? Because I don't see my weird log. Or had I already started walking west? Okay, no. There's my weird log. There's nothing weird about it. Really. Except that it's a distinguishing feature in the Wander in the Forest screens. So it becomes a waypoint in my mind. Alright. One more over. Oh, hey, flying thing. These things aren't aggressive. And I'm not getting points here for racking up kills. The fighter gets at least 1 point per every unique monster, pardon me, that he slays. Okay. Okay. So I gotta remember the order in which to do these steps so I don't get beaten up. Look for keyhole? Ah, no, that just gave me the generic description. If you look and then you don't type something... Okay. Look at rock. Found the keyhole. Use brass key in keyhole. Clicks open. Say... hide and go seek. Hmm. Okay. Well. I'm not sure. There we go. Okay. Okay. So he couldn't hear me, obviously, until I moved the rock. But I was pretty sure that I want to say the password before I go in. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see by the light of the fungus that this passageway twists its way through the mountain. It is cold in here, and you can smell stagnant water and faint hints of decay. Ah, phosphorescent fungus. One of the most beloved organisms of any dungeon master, because if you're running an RPG and you don't want to think about light sources, then we go in the dungeons, there's phosphorescent fungus. Everything's lit. It's fine. Just chill. Okay. Now the Minotaur. Is there anything I can do besides fight the Minotaur? I don't know. Full disclosure, have given no thought at all over the past week as to exactly how I would deal with some of these situations. I presume the open spell is my key to get in. Oh, wait. Is it possible that I can just dazzle him and then cast open? I mean, let's try. If I can get in without killing the Minotaur, who has been a good dude to poor Elsa. Okay. Got it locked and loaded now. Boom. Alright. Okay. Haha! Do they not know I'm here? Okay. This is not what you expected the Brigand's Fortress to look like in your imagination. The barracks with the half doors to the east and west are fairly normal looking. The carpet lying near the gate, however, is a bit odd. Because it's probably above a spike pit or something. The small chasm in the middle of this yard with the bridge across it seems strange too. There are 2 blockades near the gate and some barriers near the north. Okay. Look at left bridge. I know it's the right... In the VGA remake, it's the right bridge that is not on a skinny thing, but what if that... Look at right bridge. Okay. The sign especially seems like a clue, but let me just verify. When I look at the left bridge, yeah, the bridge looks sturdy resting on its pole. There's just one pole in the middle. That thing, I've played Mario before. I know how platforms work. Okay. Played Mario before. I've devoted an enormous amount of my life to playing Mario. Now, I gotta look at barrels. Okay. Look beside barrels. Never have to look at anything that's beside something. No positional references. Okay. The gimmick here is that... Well, hold on. Let's keep the Camp Raid save updated through the tensest, most action-packed 2 screens of the game. Besides the actual combat screen. Okay. Tripwires start much earlier. And I am slain. Okay. Oh, I see. Because I know when I was the fighter, I went around to the left. And now that I look, tripwire, very visible. It was this tripwire that got me when I was the fighter. And specifically, it set up the Antwerp to attack. Except this time I've defeated the Antwerp prior to coming here. I still don't want to trip, especially because no one knows I'm here because I came in quietly with magic. If I just look at tripwire? No. Okay. Well, there's always this approach. I'm going to get across. That part's easy. Look at ground? Don't. She'll get dizzy. Not now. I'm not on the thing anymore. Okay. Step over wire? Ta-da! Even does the door for me automatically. Okay. Now. Closed door. And barred. Excellent. Can I get this on the first try? Here they come. I gotta wait for them to see me. I'll queue up. No, don't block the chair with the door. But I gotta wait for them to leave so they don't see me doing it. Now I've bought myself some extra time. Haha. Now. These guys are coming quickly. Oh, what was the trick? I mean, I know it's dropping the chandelier on, which is way too late to do now. Was it burning the thing with the candles? I might as well find out on my way to being killed by these guys. Hold on a second. Wait a second. I'm not positive, but hold on. There. Yeah, okay. Were these three guys also in the VGA remake, The Three Stooges? Because I'm catching this reference for the first time now, and I feel like a dummy. Because it must have been even more obvious. Wow. I cannot explain how the Three Stooges came in, and I played that scene multiple times, and it's obviously a slapstick scene. Well, if you're watching at the time, you're like, does this guy know who the Three Stooges are? No, I do. I have weird. Okay. I missed the chance to learn. But, okay, yes. I think it was burning, or was it just cutting it? Oh, no, it was swinging on the rope, right? This is the challenge of doing the thing with a text parser instead of just clicking action. But okay. I will do my best here. We might as well keep the save as close as we can. Given how quick that scene moves, I'm hesitant to save inside. You know what? The start of it doesn't move that quick. I'll save inside. Excellent. Closed door. Really very kind of them to not make you bar the door as well, manually. That seems like a... If this was King's Quest, it would be like, you fool, you didn't bar the door. Okay. My goodness. Okay. The Three Stooges don't mess around in this one. Oh! Knock the candle over first, and that's what slows them down. Okay. It's coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me now. It's gone for a while. But it's all coming back to me now. Okay. Door closed. Hey, fellas. Trying to elevate my thoughts to a higher plane. It's alright. Trial and error. Escape. If you do it while they're watching, very clever programming that if you do it while they're watching, they just don't. Too late for that. Okay, so I gotta get on the table before they call me a wise guy. Actually, you know what? If this was King's Quest, it wouldn't just be like, you didn't say to bar the door when you closed it. It would be like, you know, you like didn't pick up the litter in the corner of Spielberg. The only thing you can throw at them to slow them down is that litter in the corner of town. It was only there on day one. Block the door with the chair. We got it. What? You know what? The game has been pretty gentle. Like, the wrestling with the text parser hasn't been too bad, so I can forgive this. And I knew it was coming, but it's kind of wild that I know all the actions I need to perform. I've done it. I know the sequence. Okay, it'll okay. Boom. Wait a minute, they're getting up already? No, okay. They're getting up to have the thing dropped on them. Ha ha ha. We shouldn't stay in glow too long. Bar the door behind us. And now we're into person labeled me speaks. That's not me, that's you. Abandon mope, all ye who enter here. Job hunting or just sightseeing? I foresee a brilliant future for you in the fall. If you've got something to say, then speak fast or forever hold your pieces. State your case before I case your estate. You're killing me. Hi, Yorick. Now. You know me? Then perhaps you have come to help. Perhaps you are able to take the child from the band. Alas, poor Yorick, I know me well. 10 years ago, I swore I would find Ilsa, no matter what. It took me 2 years to find her, here with the brigands, and I've posed as her warlock ever since. I couldn't break the spell on her, nor could I leave her to grow up into an attractive woman surrounded by rogues and scoundrels. Someone had to defend her honor. I mean, what if you'd gone back to the Baron and said, hey, I found Elsa. Tell me more about Elsa. It's about time someone else helped Elsa before it's too late. Toro and I are the only friends she's got here. And I'm pleased to report nobody murdered Toro earlier today. She's a lot like her dad, though. She organized these brigands and changed them from mere thugs to major raiders. She plans to move the entire band of the Veil from the valley as soon as the snow clears. If that happens, I know she will never be disenchanted. Ask about, I don't know, you have any thoughts about Baba Yaga? If you have business to do, then get busy doing your business. With you watching? I don't know, man. Seems kind of weird. Okay. Now I just gotta play this stupid game, right? Ilsa is right next door. I'll go set up the secret exit for your escape. Alright. Thanks, Yorick. Now, obviously this is a whole gimmick here. Now, will this work? Because it was clicking. Alright. Stopping gets you out of the endless loop. Feel disoriented. Here I am here. Wait. Look. It is just as... Oh, wait. There's a chain. Pull the chain. That door opens. We return. How does he do this? Yeah, like he's posing as a warlock. Does he actually have powerful magic? There's an echo in here, echo in here, echo in here. Is anyone else here? An echo in here, echo in here, echo in here. Okay, now we're here. And, okay. I know it's the... Even if I didn't remember, MC Escher would like this place, although you might be like, colors are kind of tacky. Yes. Yeah, that's the thing. He doesn't have any magic that can, like, fix the problem. But he can do any gimmicky thing. I saw a post on Twitter today, just an example of a World War II bunker with a fake air hole. Because, like, if you catch up to the bunker of the enemy in World War II, you throw a grenade through the air hole. And so they demonstrated that in this air hole, it goes through and comes out, and then somebody commented and said, imagine dying this Looney Tunes-ass death. And then, of course, deluged with Looney Tunes pictures, and a lot of them were the gimmick of, Daffy Duck sticks a gun into the hole in the tree where his foe is, but it comes out of the rabbit hole behind him and pokes him in his own butt. And he's like, wait a minute. So this is definitely a Bugs Bunny style magic set up here. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to pull the chain again. I don't think. Okay, enough fooling around. Alright. I can hear that cat. She wants a drink. So I gotta pause for a moment. Take a brief intermission, folks. Gotta make that tap run. Never let your cats drink from the tap. Their instincts will take over. They will never drink still water again. I'll be right back. Alright. The cat has been watered. We're back at her. Okay. Oops. Click into the screen. No, thank you. No, thank you. Escape. There we go. Oh, no, no. What's... What have I done? Okay, do I need to pull the chain again? Yes, I do. Okay, now I remember. Yeah, you gotta water your cat every day. Use the best kitty fertilizer. Okay. I can't move down at all. Wait. Ah, suppressing magic. Okay. I just can't remember what was... There's some gimmick, right? Bonk. Okay. Can I stand here and say open door? Can't do it. Can't do it. Okay. There. Success. We open the official door. Ta-da! Alright. She's facing me down. Woo! That's cool art. She's looking fierce. Well, now I'm getting the even louder, "Hey, I just had a drink," shouting. Astra! Come on! The neighbors are going to think I'm cruel to her. When she's actually saying, "Hey, I'm not thirsty anymore." She does look tough. This could be a tough fight. Unless... I needed to act faster, huh? "Ilsa, my dear, there's a problem, I fear. To our dismay, that spells here to say, for at last you did slay our hero today." You could be the hero, Yorick. Just get the potion out of my pocket. Okay. Gotta be ready. I really should save before I went in, but okay. We'll do that this time. Yes, you set up the escape, Yorick. You could also go in and distract her, but I don't know. You do you. Okay, so we gotta fall. Skid to a stop. Once you know the sequence, not so bad. Once you remember or learn the sequence for the first time. Alright. Pull the chain. Ka-ching. How does he do this? It's comedy magic. The silliest and most powerful form of magic. My god, I don't know if that's coming through, but... Okay. Ta-da. Cue... Oh wait, can't cue that up yet. There we go. Okay. Ta-da! Ho ho! Changes her clothes and everything. The magic of Baba Yaga is powerful. For what, like 10 years or however many years, whenever the brigand leader just like is like, you know what? It's my day off. I feel like putting on something, you know, pretty. She puts it on and it just turns into a cloak. A bandit cloak. Damn it. You can't imagine how good it feels to know who I am again. After all these years, to remember my name is Elsa von Spielburg. Gotta feel good. I used to wish I was not a brigand's child, but actually an enchanted princess. Now I know that I really was enchanted, and I don't have to be a brigand anymore. She's not a princess, though. Like, given the wacky way that the Baron's son is the Baronet, I guess she's like the Baroness or something, but you are not... No, that would be his wife. His presumably dead wife. Baroness? You know what? Thinking more about this than is warranted. Thank you so much for freeing me. I've got to hurry home to father and get his guards to capture the rest of the brigands before they manage to escape with the treasure. It must be returned to the rightful owners. Yorick! And me again! Oh, sorry I took so long. I got lost. Phil, you're dead be glad that your spell's been repelled. You can't turn it off. We need to go before the brigands know or they'll spoil our show. Come on. We'd better make our getaway before they get in our way. Yorick and I can return to the castle with the amulet I've here, but I'm afraid you'll have to get there on your own. Is that how the magic amulet works, Elsa? Only for you and Yorick somehow? And also, did Yorick not know about this magical... Sorry. There are 2 healing potions in my desk that you may take with you. Awesome. I wouldn't have spent all that money on healing potions had I remembered this. You should use this secret passage and escape while they're arguing over the treasure. If they find you in here, you'll be overwhelmed and killed. The brigand leader doesn't have a locker or the ability to bar her door. Thank you again and good luck. I'll make sure you are richly rewarded for your bravery. If you decide to counter the cursor, then mind the mirror over mere minds. So tip the canoe and toodaloo. Elsa, if you'll do the honors, I'll honor your due. Well said, Yorick. Okay. The brigands are trying to break in. Let's put it all on the line. Take mirror. Search desk. I assume I took those. Use secret passage. You don't see any here. Is it gonna just be walking out? Wait. Oh no. That was not the thing to cast. Okay. Sorry. This isn't so hard. What? Besides... you know what? I'll worry about that later. Okay. Like a desk. There's a book. Is the book concealing the exit? No. Womp womp. Okay, that's all right. I don't remember. I remember actually this also being a thing for me in the VGA version, but I do not remember what the solution was. Seems like this would be the... Like this would rotate. Is there a switch? Never use the word switch. I'm trying. I see that. Is it over here? Is it just walking behind a thing over here? Nope. Okay. It's alright. It's alright. We'll be out of here and within the hour. Oh. Might as well take the free potions. Not even a secret passage? Oh, so it's not... It feels like this dragon statue. Because it's clearly talking about the Oscar when it says used to belong to Bogey. And open, just to confirm, yeah, open just dooms me, even if I cast it sooner. No, don't cast yet. Take the mirror, search the desk, and remind me what the spells are. I don't see how any of these would help me. Oh, wait. I should have known. In this style of adventure game, like the pre-point and click, when by standard you are moving around with the arrow keys, that's a very common puzzle. It's very, very common for the answer to just be. It's a perspective trick. There's no reason why this should fool your character, but it does. Okay, camp raid complete. I think the biggest impact on my score in this game, because I think I'm probably going to come in with a relatively low score, even after we do the Baba Yaga thing. I think that the what am I saying here? What am I saying here? Oh, low score because a fair number of points come from the process of talking to the NPCs, especially early on, to gather information. And already knowing the game, I didn't bother to do that. At least in no systematic way. Okay. So this is where the white stag would appear. So I'm just going to shoot north for a bit. Wait. I had the thought just for the... Okay. This is... Boom. My ever more powerful magic. I guess the big thing to do at some point before I end today, which will be maybe not the best, not the most exciting content, but maybe after we deal with Baba Yaga. Oh, no, wait. Before. I have to do it before, because the game will just end. It's not like I have to go back to the Baron. Hold on. I'm being called to. I'll be right back, folks. Hang tight. Okay. Here we go. So yeah, the tedious part that I should absolutely do, especially when I have all these magic potions. I'll get the Baba Yaga thing started, but by which I mean I guess I'll talk to the gate. There's nothing else I can do yet. And then I gotta go to Arana's Peace at some point and just cast my magic, right? So I'm going into Quest for Glory 2 with the highest rated spell skills I can get. Zedev, welcome. Glad to have you here. I've just, if you're just arriving, I have now completed both. I saved what's his name, Barnard, the Baron's son, a while back. Saved Elsa just now, so I'm initiating the Baba Yaga portion of the quest. Boom. Single coin. But we're, wait, I was about to say, really past worrying about the economy in this game, but now that I think about it, I have to buy tons and tons of apples. Also lost track of exactly where I am. Oh. Let's see. Let's find out. Do I have the smoke to take this guy on? It'd be grand if we had a heal spell. No. How about we flee? Keep fleeing. Okay. Okay. Don't need to keep running. I haven't actually looked at my character sheet today to remind myself of how mighty I have become. And hey, I've become mightier from doing all these things. I'm beat to hell because I almost got killed just now. But, ooh, nice healthy maximums. 77 magic. I even have decent dodge. Not that I know in any way how to use it, but just I'm just making a point in easy fights to just start juking. Okay. Really vital for a wizard. Reasonably intelligent. Very good. Might as well use one of these many. I have like 7 healing potions right now. Just in case I get mauled on the way to Arana's Peace. Spend the night, I'll cast spells till I'm all burnt out. And then we'll go meet up with Baba Yaga's gate in the morning. We gotta help the Frost Giant. Not today. Oh, never mind. Today. It's on. Can you drink a healing potion in the middle of a fight? Because that would certainly help the cause. Oh! Soda just really connecting there. Search. Oh, what are these things called? Mantray? It's a mantray. I didn't think it was going to have any treasure, being as it is a wild beast. Ah, kid. What are you doing to yourself? Didn't have to be like this. You should have stayed in school. 4 silver coins. All right. Very nice. Oh, not... If we could not, at this exact instant, Mr. Cheetor. Okay, hopefully I don't choke on this as I run. Do 2. It's on. Oh, this is the best battle graphic you can get in this game, I think. I didn't even fight a troll in the VGA version. I haven't seen a troll in the I saw a troll once in the VGA version, didn't fight it. So maybe the trolls look cooler, but I don't think it gets much cooler than this. Can you drink a healing potion in the middle of a fight? No, you cannot. Okay, here's the trick then. If my magic is strong enough, which it is, we've made it. Okay. And now, it's time to just spam some magic. Wow, I've used 5 potions of healing. Just in this little walk through the woods. I got a little overconfident, perhaps. Most of these spells, except Trigger, which, again, besides in the mini game, I'm just not aware of where I could have used Trigger. But okay, let's do this. Spell has no effect. I should have made a note of what level it was. Okay, it's 46 right now. Spell has no effect. Game's like, no. Stop trying to make fetch happen, man. Whoops. And then, still 46. 48. There we go. I'll get it over 50. And then I'll move on. There we go. 50 is good enough. 50 is good enough. Okay. How are we for magic now? Almost out. But we have tricks for that, because there's not much left to do. How'd that do from a magic? Hey, hey. Very good. Okay. And now, let's grind up... I'll just go down the line, I guess. Because Detect Magic is also the cheapest. $25. $27. Very nice. $30. Why am I typing it every time when I can just press the spacebar? Just showing off how fast I am at typing. I write emails professionally, so hold on, we got a co-star. Yeah, bruh, you're internet famous right now. You want to say hi to the people? Want to say hi, Abra? No? Chattiest cat I've ever known in my life, but she has a sixth sense for when I'm trying to show that off, and she's like, I'm not a performing chimp. Speaking on command. See what I mean? How we doing? 33. Broke it. Cast Detect. 33. Cast Detect. 36. Cast Detect. 37. 38. No one ever said becoming a master wizard would happen overnight. Although I guess technically that's exactly what's happening for me right now. 41. 41. 41. 44. 44. 44. 46. Getting low on magic points by now, I'd assume, but the game will tell me when it's time to drink a little more potion. Oh. No. No. There we go. Come on. Beautiful. Okay. And Trigger is a 3 spell, and don't know what it's for outside of the narrow use that I've discovered for it. In the minigame. I didn't discover that. That was just handed to me as a use of it. But then that raises the possibility that when they were designing Quest for Glory 2, they said, you know, we really didn't use the trigger spell as much as we should have. And then I'll regret showing up in Shapeir without having done anything with it. 15. 16. 17. Of course, I'm not going to get a ton. It's going to be harder, so I don't need to go up to 50 with all of them, I don't think. But I certainly don't want to leave anything below 20. And it's over 20 now. Now I'm hooked. Get it over 25. There we go. Alright, let's work on Dazzle. A spell that has a very clear and useful purpose. Boom! And we get the animation. It's nice. 26. Boom. 27. Party all night, baby. Okay, fine. Wait a minute, is that just stamina? It is. We got drugs for that too. Oh wow, yeah, that's invigorating. I'm all fired up. Dazzle's at 30. Okay. Now, a feeling of peace and tranquility permeates the area. They should have had custom text for this. Oh yeah, this is oh man, in my upper year class, a big part of it, because it's an upper year class, big part of it is of what I do is put the students in groups, give them topics, and then be like, you know, prepare a presentation and discussion questions, and you're gonna run the class for 80 minutes, or not 80 minutes, but 30 to 40 minutes. And one of the topics I chose was, I try to make the umbrellas big, so human enhancement. And what I was thinking was, you know, prosthetics, advances in prosthetics, even like science fiction-y stuff like Neuralink implants, you know, obvious engineering tools, biomedical engineering tools that will, you know, do positive things for human beings and be restorative for a lot of people, but then that raise questions of financing and how funding and equitable distribution, but then also that then get into questions of, you know, literal enhancement, boosting human ability past, and what problems could that create and all this stuff. That was what I was thinking. And then it turned out that every engineering student group for a while, until I started being like, maybe let's cool it on this, wanted to focus a big part of their discussion on basically like drugs, like abuse of Adderall, like things that students do, and they'd all talk about just like, oh yeah, well obviously you have to, but it would just get very, very, I'd be like, oh my goodness, this is horrible, what are we doing? Calm it down. Keeping it nice and calm. Still amazed at the low level it was at. I guess that's the interaction of the magic stat and the intelligence stat with the individual spell skill stat. Because earlier I was having trouble in certain cases where I was like, nah, your calm spell is not going to calm this thing down. You are just going to die. And yet it worked on a Cheetor, which is nice. How are we doing now? 21. And how are we for magic points? Pretty low. Okay, we're going to do one more magic potion. We're going to calm and trigger above 30. And then I'll say I'm happy with my Mastery of magic. Bye, sweetie. Thanks for hanging out for a minute. Where am I with calm? Takes a while. And it does. Developing the skill of calmness. A friend of mine told me, this was long ago, when I was doing my second master's. And there's some upheaval in my personal life. And so I was temporarily couch surfing while working on my thesis and doing this stuff. And a friend who was also in the program told me that she was talking to my thesis supervisor, who I hadn't seen in a couple of days because this was in the most chaotic moment. And no, don't drink anymore. Or wait, do I have to drink? Yes, I do. And so he asked her, how is James doing? And I was doing actually pretty well, despite the things that were happening were chaotic. But I could see that it was better than what had been going on. We didn't get details here. And so she said, he's surprisingly calm about it, he seemed to me. And my thesis advisor said, calm is not a word that I would ever associate with that young man. But I feel pretty calm some days these days, which is nice. Getting older, and of course getting diagnosed with ADHD, and then regulating my brain. Grinding calm is the worst. Takes the longest to cast. And it grows slowly. $24. I suppose one nice thing is that arriving in Shapeir, I will be not as useless of a fighter as I was when I arrived in Spielberg. So if my calm's a little underleveled, probably the magic user is a little more capable of handling himself at the beginning of Quest for Glory 2. Famous last words. I shouldn't just assume that. I'm gonna walk in and just get my ass kicked immediately. Mirana's peace has never been as calm as it is on this particular evening. Like, that tree should probably turn into a weeping willow right about now. Okay, and do I have... There. And trigger. Didn't quite make it, but we tried. Okay, I feel good about my skill set at this point. Not rest. Sleep. Boom. Very calm. I awaken. Update the name of my save game very responsibly. Yeah, bro. She got up and left for a minute. She came back. Now she's laying on the floor beside the ottoman. She's looking more comfortable on the ottoman. Oh, dude, nah. I can't do it. I feel too bad for you. Okay, if you're gonna bother me this much, fine. Boom. Might as well get better at zapping while I'm at it. And then, boom, boom, boom. You played yourself. Okay. So, south 2 west 1 north. And we should be there. Ah. You hate to see it. Another young life gone down the drain. Ooh. Okay, no, I feel better about that one. 8 silver coins? Fine. I'll kill you, man. Oh, whoops. I misread the map. Well, yeah, I mean, he really did do it to himself. Excuse me, Mr. Mantray. I like how the Mantray... what? Oh, dear. Never saw this thing. The Supersaurus. Let's dazzle this guy. Let's charge the sword. I don't know. No. It's certainly not. I might be able to do this after one more potion. Yeah. Whew. Well, I'll take it as a sign of my own personal growth. Yeah, see, that was what I expected the Saurus to be like. Is this also called a Saurus? No, what is this? It's dead, of course. Doesn't smell very good either. Okay. If I just say, will the generic term monster work for the search? Yes. Well, I didn't really expect him to have treasure. Did I improve? Yes, I did. Whew. Okay. That was intense. Be careful what you wish for. Okay. Wait. Was I 1 screen south of the seed spitter plants? No, I was 2 screens south. So now it's west. Man. The crows and such in Spielberg work fast. Oh no. What have I done? I'm so lost. Okay. Well, actually, I'm unlost now because I recognize where I am, but how did I guess it was all the fleeing. I'll save for those. Okay. Okay. South. 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 Here's what I'm doing. I'm just going to get to the orchard. And then I'll trace it back. Oh, that's not where I am. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. I know which column I'm in now. I think, okay. West and then north. Nope. I'm in the right column, though. North, west, north. Oh, don't do this. There. You enjoy relaxing. I'll just get through here quickly without slaughtering these goblins. Return to a nice walking pace so I look confident. Baba Yaga does not welcome strangers. You have to deal with me before you can enter. Squat if I say the rhyme, hey? Oh, whoops. Ask a boat rhyme. I know the rhyme. Hut to brown, now sit down. You'd really think that you would go for something trickier. Like, it seems like there's a reasonable chance someone who knew they needed a rhyme to get in would just stumble on that. Okay. What about the gate here? Okay. Ask about... You need a gem? Yeah. All the other skulls have glowing eyes, but me? No! I don't need lovely glowing eyes. Just open and close the gate. That's all I'm good for. But you can give me a glowing gem for my eyes. Then I'll let you in the gate. Well, is it a deal or isn't it? I don't think this is... Yes. Boom. 2 points for that. Where are we gonna get a gem? If I didn't have to... I'd let you go, kid, if I didn't have a lot of apples to buy. Nine silver coins. Glad I didn't let mercy overwhelm me. East. East. Well, even your appearance can't intimidate me now. Now that I've seen the real enemies. The real dinosaur monsters. Oh, come on. There we go. Olaf's farm. Hello, sir. Gonna feel bad if he... Okay, good. He didn't see me. He didn't stop working just to watch me pass by. That's good. Okay. So what's the deal? I mean, the deal is I need to go buy a bunch of stuff. How's my funds going? Not great. I guess here's one thing I can do. It's not gonna get a ton of money, but we do have 10 empty flasks. 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, no, I miscounted. Hey, no, I was on track. 8, 9, 10. It's just 1 silver each, which is fair enough. Okay. Well, I don't know, but maybe we'll find out how many apples if I can buy enough apples right now. There's also the matter of... Actually, this guy's pretty strong now, isn't he? He's not fighter strong, but he's strong. He can carry a bunch of apples. Carry a fair number of apples. Elsa! How are you? I was just walking past your father. Pleased to say, he didn't stop working. Not that I'm saying he has to work all day. I respect if he needs a break. It's all good. We appreciate what he does for the people of Spielberg. I'm just I'm a little flustered talking to Pretty Centaur. Just trying to say, you know, I don't like to disturb him when I'm not stopping to talk. Not that I wouldn't like to stop to talk to your father. Oh my goodness. Apples! You got good apples today. Okay. 1 silver piece for 10. I think we can do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 100 apples. Let's get it started thus. Am I encumbered? I can't tell. It didn't give me an encumbrance message. But I feel like my guy's moving a little slower. That could just be my imagination. Hey, Bruno. Enjoy getting arrested very soon. Makes you feel better. You were right. Okay. 2 east. 1 north. And the snow tells us we're in the right area. Throw down a save. I feel like the Frost Giant, I think he looked a little more majestic and dignified in the VGA version. But it looks a little tougher, I think, in this version. Not that he didn't also look tough, when he was effortlessly just bonking me with killing my fighter with a single shot. Want all these apples? Fruit you have found to fill all my food stores. Thus filled the bargain, my gem you have bought. Broggy has bartered, and all has been answered. The meat it may mellow, and now I head home. Fruit you have found. Doot doo 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 doot doo doo doot doo doo. I could figure out the rhythm if I put a little more time into it. But I'd probably also have to just remind myself, what are all the different rhythmic feet called? But again, I'll just... every time I talk to him, I'm like, I really like it that they actually wrote it in rhythm. Makes me think of, I mentioned this before, Child of Light, which was a fun little Ubisoft, one of their small-scale projects from years ago. Just a little side-scrolling 2-player RPG. Or 2-character if you wanted to play it 1-player. And the worst thing about that game is that they wrote it all. The dialogue is all in poetry, which they wrote in terrible rhyme with no rhythm. It sounds awful. Okay, got the gem. Right, he didn't just toss it on the floor. Oh, and he only needed 50 apples, so I know what I'm bringing to the celebratory potluck after we take care of Baba Yaga. Hope everyone likes apples. Okay. I mean, this is it. I got the magic mirror. I have the mandrake root. Oh! Cedric, that's a very good point. I hadn't even thought about that. That obviously I'm playing it in second language. At any rate, whoever localized it, they should have just gone with prose, or they should have, paid more attention in grade 10 English. Rhyme and meter. Better to have no rhyme than to have no meter. Okay. All right. Before we head into the main event here, I'm going to take a brief intermission, run to the washroom, and then we will see this through. Become the hero of Spielberg once more. All right, hang tight. Okay. Day 13. Today destiny. For the gate. This is the day when he finally becomes a glowing eye skull. In addition to a door opener. Alright. I can see the right spot on the map here. 2 west, 1 north, 1 west, 1 north. Killing any horrifying dinosaurs that we happen to meet along the way. Actually, probably just running desperately from them. Right. West. Ah, I provoked the manta. How do you feel about chilling out, buddy? We'll find out. Nope. This guy is no chill. That does not look like it connected. I question the hit detection there. Okay. It's official monster code in Spielberg. Monsters never go into significant screens. Monsters spend all their time in the interstitial forest traveling. You can have the gem, buddy. I got it for you. Place the glowing gem inside the skull. I can see! I have eyes again! He never even mentioned before that he can't see. Ugh. Is that what you look like? What? Hold on. You don't think blue shirt over violet pants with the black cape? You don't. This isn't not a look that works for you. Oh well. Have fun visiting Baba Yaga and good luck. You'll need it. I hope you can remember the rhyme. Yeah. How to Brown, please sit down, or now sit down. It's one of those. Ta-da! Just take a step back to make sure we don't get crushed. Wow, Baba Yaga is, I mean, this looks much more like what it looks like on the outside. In the VGA version, it's like a giant cave. Which I guess also you can see it's magic. You can explain that. Hello. Powers that rule over region Soggy change this creature back into a froggy. Back into a froggy? Is there some backstory to the would-be hero that I'm not remembering? Oh, yummy. I'm glad you returned. Wait. Do we not do the whole thing? Because there was a whole scene. I have so few points. You know, whatever. Let's try it. Because in the VGA version, she turned me into a frog, and then she was like, wait, you can do something for me, and then she turned me back. Let's cue it up. Go in. Hello, hero. You furtively grasp the magic mirror. Powers that rule over region Soggy change this creature back into a froggy. Witch is hopping mad. What have you done to me? How dare you use my own spell against me? Hear me, oh element of air and wind. Give me the power to save my own skin. Very kind of her to teleport me out. Seems like the real evil witch thing would have been to do the make it fly and then teleport you right outside the door. Oh, okay, my score wound up pretty high. You got a lot of points just for that. So is it a magic user thing or an EGA thing that I didn't have to do the whole gimmick with the Mandrake group? Because I have the Mandrake group, but what's the point of it? She never sends me on a quest for it. I'm looking around for any cool cameos. Thus, the hero from the east freed the man from form of beast, saved beauty from the brigand's band, and forced the ogress to flee the land. The brigand band has been dispersed, their treasure has been reimbursed, and so with Katas and Abdul-Adu, Katas, it's plural, you bid the valley a fond adieu. Ooh, I like this big shot of Spielberg. Vicious art by Ken Nishuti. Silly stuff by Jeff Crow. Next generation graphics. I assume these are gag. Some of the details are gag things. Ooh, alright. That took less time than I thought it would. Because I thought maybe I'll like stumble a bit trying to figure out exactly how to use the magic to get through the brigand lair, and I also thought that there'd be that extra leg of the Baba Yaga journey. Really taking a circuitous magic carpet ride out of the valley here. Which I guess makes sense. If you're on a magic carpet for the first time in a beautiful valley, I'd probably be like, yeah, come on. Let's tour a little. Let's see the sights. Okay. We're coming to a close here. Oop, we get a little motif telling us we're going to Shapeir next. Get ready for an Arabian Nights theme. Ooh, I like it. Because it's, you know, it's obviously, it's the same. I'll turn it up a little. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it ends literally with an ad for Quest for Glory 2. And they even had to go back to Hero's Quest and update it. I assume that this said Hero's Quest 2 in the ending originally. Unless they already knew that they were going to not be able to get the trademark to. But if they knew that, why would they release the game under the name Hero's Quest? Alright. My final score was 471 out of 500 possible puzzle points. Probably a lot of those for not re-experiencing dialogue that I'd experienced before. If you have not already done so, we encourage you to play it again with the other two character types. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do a thief right now, but I did do a fighter, and I agree. It's cool. I do feel like a winner. Thank you. I would like to save to... Alright. So, I got to aim it at the C drive. But I should look up... Okay. C... C/hero. Alright, I've created a folder. Let's see if we can get this to go. C:\\hero\glory1.save. Couldn't create it. We should try to take... yes, I would like to try again. Okay. It worked, it says. I don't see, I mean, it doesn't matter. Because obviously I can just beat the game again by loading my last save if it didn't work. You will see me soon. But that, okay. So that raises a question I gotta think about. Because Ultima 7 looms on the horizon. I've opened the manual and read the first page. So the gears are moving. Ultima 7 is a very long game, from everything I've been told. And I can also, in addition to just it being long and wanting variety, I have not heard good things about its combat or inventory management systems. And those elements of Ultima 6 were kind of frustrating to me. So I'm thinking, Ultima 7 is quite long. I'm probably going to want to intersperse things throughout. And the Quest for Glory series would be perfect. Little bite-sized things to pop in. So what I got to decide, and I don't know if I'm ready to make the decision right now, is do I dive into Quest for Glory 2 next week? Or do I, and then do Ultima after that? Or do I start Ultima? I think I'm leaning start Ultima next Sunday. Maybe partially just my own preparation will play a role in making the decision. I don't know. Got a decision to make. But alright. Thoughts on Quest for Glory / Hero's Quest, So You Want to Be a Hero. I really, really enjoyed both of my playthroughs of this game. A lot of this is just going to be me repeating thoughts that I've already said, but I think that it's like the mashup of mechanics, like RPG character development mechanics and combat and economy mechanics, with Sierra Adventure style, both the text parser style and the point and click style. The gameplay mechanics mesh way better than I would have expected. Like, whenever I read about these games, I thought, like, I always heard they were great, and I was intrigued, but I couldn't quite see it. And now that I've played it, I can see it. And part of it was, I feel like the puzzles play a bit fairer, in the sense that, like, if getting up in that tree is obviously the thing you need to do, the various thing, or getting that thing out of the tree, the different approaches to this will all work. If you can climb that tree, you can climb it. But you need the high enough climb skill to pass the climb check. Or otherwise, like, if you have a rock, you could throw it and try to knock the thing out. But are you good enough at throwing to aim it? If you're a mage, you might cast a fetch spell, but are you skilled enough? And so on. So there aren't any... I don't think there's a single puzzle in this game that seemed was unfair, confusing. I never felt tempted to look at a walkthrough. Not that I've... I'm playing these blind Let's Plays as fair as I can. Blind playthroughs. So, yeah. So that's just one thing. Just mechanically, meshes very well. The combat is not great. I think, better action combat, which is just, would be easier to accomplish if it was a console game. Consoles were more designed for action and movement at the time. Could help, because when you look at it and you think about it, what I want it to feel like is like Punch-Out with invisible dice rolls. And it does not really feel like that. It does not feel like the timing. There is timing that matters. Like, I guess you get like a bonus to your invisible dice roll for an attack if you time it right, like when the brigand looks over his shield and so on. But like as we saw today, mashing stab is ultimately what it really comes down to. And so, yeah, it's not the strong suit of the game, but it's not the end of the world in that regard. And doing the magic user did add a new dimension, because having the spells in the combat at least gives you an incentive where it makes sense to break up the stabbing. So I like that. The combat system looks really, really cool in the EGA version, and then looked less cool in the VGA version. So I guess good to know that at least I'll get the cool one for one more game, because there's no official VGA point and click of Quest for Glory 2. And then my understanding for the rest of the series is that Quest for Glory 3 is the exact same engine as the remake, because those came out like almost in the same year. Or not almost, I think they literally did in the same year. Quest for Glory 4, I assume, is like the step from King's Quest 5 to King's Quest 6. Like, probably very, very similar, but just a little more polished and a little more bumped up. And what I have learned, and I'm very, very happy about this, Quest for Glory 4, I don't know if it's fully voice acted or if it's just the narrator, but I've heard Jonathan Rhys-Davies does the narrator. And if you have a funny point-and-click game with clever dialogue and narration filled with wordplay, and you want to have it fully voice acted, and Jonathan Rhys-Davies is free, yes, it's all coming together for you. So that's going to be awesome. I will definitely have to, at that point... Oh, he just has to be. Quest for Glory narration read by Jonathan Rhys-Davies. If they found a way to screw it up, it would be so fascinating that they screwed it up that it would still be great. So that's exciting. Obviously, I'll need to play that one with headphones on because I got to turn it up so I can appreciate it. And then Quest for Glory 5 is just like not contiguous at all, like mechanically or graphically or anything with the previous ones. Generally, the sense I get, mostly from you, Cedric, but I've heard this elsewhere, is that it's generally seen as like it's not the same. It's a lot of people's least favorite in the series, but not necessarily viewed as a bad game. So that's good. That's good to know if that's true. And if it's not true, whatever. I'll play a bad game to cap off a great series. Great writing. Yeah, really good stuff. What I would say is that puzzles were fair, but also made pretty easy. And I'm interested to see if that's something, because they're easing you in, where, this is their first experiment trying to do this. So perhaps I'll be interested to see if Trial by Fire throws tougher puzzles at me, anything like that. And then what I'm most excited about, and something I knew about the series, and know for sure, know intimately now because we've even just been told it, is that every one of the games is set in a different fantasy. So, we just had Germanic fairy tale. Now we're going to Arabian Nights. I don't even know what the remaining 3 are, but that's very cool. I'm looking forward to seeing Shapeir. That must be I want to believe it's the crowning gem of taking EGA to the very limit, because this game was pretty beautiful in EGA, and to me at least, an Arabian Nights aesthetic is more exciting than a fairy tale forest setting. So I'm very excited to see that. I'm excited if we get new monsters, because even if the combat itself isn't that exciting, the EGA combat graphics are terrific. So that would be cool. If we don't get it, whatever, because ultimately that's why we're not really here for the combat. So I'm really excited for that. And I am excited for the school year to start, because I do love teaching, and I'm excited to meet all the new students. But it does kind of hurt that I can't just do Ultima 7 and Quest for Glory and finish up Chrono Cross and then go straight into Live Alive and just do all the streams I want. I probably could and still do my job if I sacrificed everything else in my life, but I don't think I should do that. So, well. We'll see. I can't make the decision today. I haven't reached a determination, but I guess we'll find out next weekend. Either way, this was a lot of fun. It was more fun to be the mage than the fighter, except for the fact that because I'd already done as the fighter, I didn't have the fun of solving the puzzles for the most part as the mage. You know what? There's some things that we should look into, and by we I mean you can just listen to me talking, or you don't have to. You're welcome to leave, of course. I can't make you stay. But a couple things I want to look into here. Quest for Glory spells. Did I miss any spells? Because there were 29 points that I didn't get. Be intrigued to find out. Okay. Spells in the Quest for Glory Omnipedia. Okay. Ooh. Without spoilers, the Google preview just confirmed another question that I hadn't said out loud yet, but I've been wondering, does the Grimoire expand? Will there be new spells to find? And there definitely is. Because what I saw was the headings that said like Quest for Glory 2 spells. But I didn't see what any of them were called, which is I'm happy about. Okay, introduced in Quest for Glory 1. Scrolling up, so there's no chance of me even learning the name of a new spell. So what do we get? Introduced in Quest for Glory 1. Calm. Dazzle. Detect magic. Fetch. Flame dart. Open. Trigger. Zap. 8 spells and I got them all. So that's great. Didn't miss anything there. Okay, now. Quest for Glory points lists. Okay. Magic user only points. Let me look here. Magic user gets points unlike any of the others. He can get points for acquiring the spells. I did all of those. For sleeping at Arana's Peace. Which is just seems like an easy giveaway. And then playing and winning Mage's Maze, which I did. Oh, and killing the kobold, which I did not. So, or did I wind up going back and killing him? I don't think I did. But that would be 10 points that I left on the table. Everything else would be general points. This is a long list, so I'm just going to skim it. I'm not going to read the list aloud, and we'll see if I can see what I missed. I can't remember who Caspar is. Oh, no, he's the guy in the guild. I talked to him. Give money to Sam. I think I gave alms to Sam. Talk to Sam. Talk to Zara. Read and sign. Questboard. Guildmaster. Oh, the Guildmaster. So Caspar is different from the Guildmaster? He's the shopkeeper. I talked to him. Leave to him. Talk to him. Done. Done. Check. Actually, I might have never talked to Bruno because he's just such a jerk. Hey, you. In a sec. Yeah, we're wrapping up early today, so we'll find out what you want in a second. Eat at the inn. I did that. Dun, 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 dun. You know what? It's a long list. Oh, give the Mandrake Root to Baba Yaga would be 3. The Cheetor Claws, 2. Trollbeard, 2. So there's 7. So I found 17 so far. Leaving a 12. Open Fred's door. Say the password to Fred. Fred, okay. That must be the troll who I never saw who was guarding the brigand. Enter the room, do this, enter the maze, do this, talk to the warlock. Brigand's room, break the curse, magic mirror, reflect spell. Well, yeah, it was definitely just some of the stuff in the middle. Some of the general points. But cool. It's interesting because I feel like not killing the kobold is easier to do with the magic user using the magic user's skills, and yet the magic user alone is rewarded for killing the kobold. Last thing I'm just going to look at here. Just curious. What are the unique fighter points? Train with the master. Kill one of each monster. Oh, the scary Saurus is just called a red Saurus, but I guess if you don't say red when you ask to search him, it doesn't count. Defeating the weapon master, so there's 10 points I never got. I wouldn't have even thought that was possible. Oh, and kill kobold is also fighter points. So I guess only the thief, who presumably is supposed to sneak. Okay, neat. Cool stuff. One thing I did learn later when I was peeking at the CRPG Addict's blog, because he did not do a magic user run, so after I'd done one run, I felt like I could read it safely. I don't think I was actually in an unwinnable state back as the fighter when I missed the meeting, because I think the main fighter way is actually just to tank it and just gut your way in. The main way. Anyway, cool. Really great game. We will all wait in suspense to find out if I'm playing the sequel next Sunday or starting Ultima 7. I don't know yet. I want to do both. I'll read both manuals. We'll see how I feel. Yeah, like for example, even the way that I went in the back, because obviously I climbed into the bandit's lair after I killed Toro, but there was just I didn't even think to try to force the door, but force door was an option. I could have done that, but even as the fighter, I was kicking against just brute forcing everything. I was like, I want to climb. I want to climb my way through all my problems. I never used throwing as the fighter because of the climb. And then obviously never used stealth. And I never used... I assume that the thief has like lockpick or something. Someday I'll play the thief just to see what that's all about. Because this is a very replayable game. But let me let it fade out of my brain for a while before I do that. Check out the rest of the series. Alright. So we'll all find out together next Sunday what's next. But this was very rewarding. I'm glad that I checked this out. And I will definitely be cruising through this whole series. And it's going to be fun. Awesome. So... on the docket for the rest of this week, if you care to hear about it, Tuesday evening, my buddy Greg and I will be diving into River City Ransom. We have, in our tour of the beat 'em up genre, we have now done some of the early forerunners of the series of the genre, as well as Renegade or Nikesukua Kunio-kan. We played actually both American and Japanese versions, the original beat 'em up. And then from there, we dove into the Double Dragon trilogy, the initial trilogy. So we did the arcade ones and the NES ports. Now, we're going to pull back and we're going to do the Kunio games. Mostly doing... There's two pure beat-em-ups, River City Ransom / Downtown Niketsu Story, and the never released here prior to a recent collection of Kunio games sequel, which I guess is called something like Niketsu Period Piece, because they took Kunio and Riki and all the characters, stuck them in feudal Japan, but just added a top knot to all their graphics and made their clothes look a little more traditional. It's a fun game. I've played it before in the emulation days. In my emulation days. I know emulation's still a thing. So we're diving into Downtown Niketsu Story, River City Ransom, which I've played a ton, like a normal person. And, or at least, I shouldn't say things like that. I'm just kidding. But Greg has never played it somehow. So that's exciting for me to share with Greg for the first time. That's a fun game. Wednesday, Marathon Chrono Cross. I don't think I can beat the game. I think I'm going to have at least a couple of real packed weeks at the start of the school year where I'm still trying to top off Chrono Cross on Wednesday late afternoon evenings. But if I can pull it off on Wednesday, I will. So Wednesday afternoon, there's that. And then... I don't know if Friday Night Forgotten Circles, play Gloomhaven with my friends on Friday when everyone's free. I don't know if that's happening next Friday. Lauren was skeptical that she was free. So we might have to wait the next week to find out what's going to happen to the team in the Shackles Loosen Quest. And the next weekend, on Saturday, I'll be back with Starflight, and Sunday is a mystery. It'll either be Ultima 7 or it'll be Quest for Glory 2. Either way, I'm excited. Hope you are too. If you stuck around to the end, wow. Because I haven't been playing a game for a while. I've just been talking. So thanks for sticking around. If you didn't stick around to the end, you can't hear my voice. You might be sick of hearing my voice. That might be why you didn't stick around. Doesn't matter. I'm still glad you came. So thank you. And until the next time, the magic carpet lands us all in the same Arabian Nights themed kingdom, or we're back in Britannia, or whatever. Take care of yourselves. And be kind to everyone you meet.